Yeah, not far at all. Here's that last party. I'm guessing that's the last one. My calculations, there are 0 to 1 party still out here. And we'll see. See if we run across anybody else. Yeah, it's a lot shorter than I thought. I thought we had a little bit further to go, but here we are. And this is the Herrick Sawmill. It ain't much until you get up here. Quite a little story. This guy came up here in 1887, built a cabin, at least that's what they say, hauled up this boiler and flywheel for a logging operation, and that's what he built it, and later that same year he died. I don't know how much use at all he got out of it, if anything. And you got people who have moved parts of it, like that door and that piece of metal. That shit wasn't hanging like that. Quite a flywheel, I guess. I guess that's what that is. I mean, what an operation. And what a feat to haul all this stuff up 2.5 miles of virgin mountainside. I mean, there was no trail. He made his trail. He made the trail. And he used mules and draft horses and laid track. I imagine he probably lay, maybe 50 feet of track at a time, something like that. I mean, obviously he didn't lay track the entire distance. If he had, it would still be around. So we'll come up here and I'll show you where the chimney is. Chimney is the only, well, it's actually the fireplace. Is the only thing that still remains of the cabin, if a cabin was built. I have a hard time believing one was. I think the fireplace was built, but the cabin didn't get built. So anyway, what you do is you follow this trail up here, and I've been here enough to know how to find it without having to look all over the place. It's not easy to find. Come up here to this kind of oddly shaped stone. big rock. And directly across the trail from that is where the fire pit is. Well, and it's, look, these markings were not here last time I'm here, but this is it. So, here's the chimney, or the fireplace, whatever you want to call it. And supposedly, he built a cabin around this. Well, I have a hard time believing that because there would be something left. But there is nothing. There is no evidence that there was ever a cabin. And you look inside the fireplace here. Had it been used, yeah, even just a few times, there would be black marks on the rocks. There would be burn marks from the heat. I'm telling you, it would have changed the color of those rocks, and clearly they are not changed. So what I think happened, and who will ever know, but I think he got the flywheel, the boiler, I think he got all that up here in working order and probably just slept out, you know, slept outside. I mean, there's no reason not to. It doesn't rain that much. I think he built his fireplace, and I don't think he was able to build a cabin. I think he died at that point. Anyway, it's a very interesting story, but you have to travel 2.5 miles up a sometimes not so easy trail. Now from here further, and about a mile and damn near straight up, after you do a little hiking and a little straight flat, you know, easy hike, you'll be going straight up to get to the top where you can see the town below. And I'm telling you, that is a hard ass hike, and it is I'm sure it's at least 45 degrees the entire way. Maybe even 60 at some points. Yeah, we've done it a few times though, huh buddy? Alright, let's head back. This is the rock that I'm talking about. This big ass stone. Man, I gotta tell you though. Let me see. It's quite a story, and there's just so little information. You know, literally you've got a couple paragraphs of information, and I'm not sure where that came from. You know, maybe just passed down. But what a feat. What a feat. And he had a family down in town in Florence, and you know, I don't know how many kids, but he had some kids. But most of these stones and rocks were, just truthfully. You know, I don't know where you could find I don't know how they would have just gotten here. I mean, a rock slide would, I just don't see it. I don't see there being high enough mountains to generate a rock slide that would bring these boulders down here. Especially these right here, you know. These that are not loose. It's quite a story. And what a, You know, what a bitch, huh? Life ain't it a bitch, yeah. You got your dream, you got your plan, you build it, and then for whatever reason you die. And how he died and why he died, there's no information that I'm aware of. You got people who come up here, and I imagine from time to time in the summer camp out. This would be an awesome, such a cool place to camp out. Because first of all, you're not going to be bothered by anybody. You know, and secondly, it's just the history of it. And I can't see this boiler. You know, I mean, you've got, what, 3 huge parts to it, and then you've got the flywheel, and I mean, this stuff is just, it's got to weigh thousands of pounds. Well, and this pine right there, that's where, when was that? Is that last year? It might have been last year. Could have been summer. Geez, I don't even remember. Or if it was 2015. I think it was last year. Probably around this time. Spring, maybe summer. But I'm standing there just kind of relaxing. Just checking out the sawmill. And Rip caught something in the corner of his eye. I thought it was a squirrel. Rip chases after it. It's a bobcat. And this bobcat climbs up this tree. And I got plenty of pictures of him, but I only had my cell phone with me. So the pics weren't worth a damn. And you can clearly see it's a bobcat, but, you know, it's cell phone pics. They're no good. About ready, buddy? Ready to go? Alright, let's head back down. Huh? Come on. Let's go, buddy. Come on.